How fast or slow you are going on that guy on the inside.
This young fella's having a career day. Ty Dillon. They qualified well, running for college racing. And what's, I think, spectacular about this is that while they run a Chevrolet, they get no help from Chevrolet, no sim, no data, because they run Rams in the truck series, so they kind of fell off the Chevrolet deal. But Regan, he's having a great day here in the top 10.
Like he is, and it's been fun to watch him and crew chief Andrew Dixon go out there and methodically work on this race car, having to adjust all day long. This was really tight early on in the race, so much that he felt like he was blowing through the front tires, couldn't get it to keep the front tires on the car. But the most recent update this last run is now he's overheated the right rear, getting loose, sliding the rear just a little bit too much. So they make good adjustments to get it to swing from loose to tight. Now they just need that last little bit.
Got to hang on for 7 more laps here to the All-Star caution. It's his first time in the All-Star finale. Now Kyle Busch has done his pass-through down, penalty down pit road, trying to get back one of his 3 laps that he's down.
Guys,
the lead battle continues.
If these guys can make it 6 or 7 more laps on their tires, if you just split when we go back racing, that's going to be less laps than what we're running right here. So if your tires look good here, you should be good to go.
Yeah, so you're basically just going to split that last segment in half.
Saw another big slip up with Reddick. He is holding on. Tires are definitely wore out on his machine.
Yeah, and when they get to that stage on the tires, you see Denny Hamlin working to the inside of Tyler Reddick, and he's on that same slip and slide as far as Reddick is, but just not quite as bad. But when you can't finish the corner like that, and that car starts to slide up the racetrack, you just have to pedal it. Otherwise, it'll just take off and slide right into the guy on the outside of you. So a lot of finesse comes with the car at this point of the run to be able to keep those back tires from slipping. You're almost just walking the car all the way through the corner, front slips, back slips, and just constantly doing that process throughout the whole corner.
And you're walking it through the corner with the throttle. That's what's unique about this racetrack. Do a lot of the turning and the balance with the right foot.
And we saw this weekend get started off with this pit road competition. A lot of mistakes. You got to keep it clean, Jamie.
Tyler Reddick will hit first in the 45, led 34 laps there. The only thing he said is just concerned about that right front. We listened to that radio. He'll be happy to get those 4 tires. Meanwhile, the 11 of Denny Hamlin, a 4-tire stop here, said, just tighten me up a little bit. Keep the car in the racetrack is the main focus. Regan.
Connor Zilic in the 88 car all the way down towards turn 1 on pit road. Liked this car better that run, but fired off a little bit too tight as he tried to finish the corners. By the end of it, needed some rear grip. The team initially had scuff tires on the wall, but made a late change to stickers.
Denny Hamlin first off pit road with Zilic, Byron, Reddick.
See Hocevar ripping around the top right there, making up a little bit of ground, putting himself another 3-wide move by Chase Briscoe. We know that he needs to go. We know that his car falls off as we get towards the end of this run. But the main thing that you got to do is don't let Denny Hamlin get too far away if you are Tyler Reddick.
Briscoe's got work to do. We know how strong that Eric Jones car has been all day. The 43.
They really have done a great job, even in qualifying, as you see the 19 car go by. But the strength of that 43 is it doesn't fall off. He has a great long run car.
And all right, strengths and weaknesses. Reddick, we know it fell off at the end. I need to go right now. Get in position. That 24 car was extremely good on a long run.
Yeah, and we're going to run, as Larry told us, we're going to run less laps this run than what we have by about.
Need to make 60 laps.
60 laps.
That splits it right down the middle. I think they'll come a little early, though, just to get advantage of those tires.
Well, that's good, Larry, because after 60, those tires really seem to fall off for a lot of these contenders.
Here's Blaney to you by 3/4. So they're the 47. So they're door.
Logano was 13th, now 14th. Stenhouse trying to move up.
Yeah, and if this goes like it did at the beginning of the race, and this race has a green flag type run to it, yes, we'll probably put a video together for you to show you a few things that happened in qualifying yesterday.
Wow.
But I can tell you that you're going to have to push that pit stop in order to not lose a bunch of time. And when you do that, there is a chance for a whole bunch of mistakes.
13 of the 36 teams have trouble in qualifying of one sort or another, either driver or team.
And in my opinion, is a big part why you see the field that you see for this All-Star race.
16th place, Alex Bowman hanging on here against Ryan Blaney in that reconstructed Mustang.
I mean, it was the same for everybody. Same weekend for everybody, and some of them made mistakes yesterday, put them at the back of that field, and unfortunately got caught up in a wreck early.
I love this gyro cam. It shows how Blaney is really at an angle in the banking of these corners, and the straightaways are banked too.
Watch his shoulder right here. When he goes in the corner, you see the load of the... See him go in the corner. Not only does it push him down in the seat, but his body actually...
It wants to rip you out the right side of the car. That's what it wants you to do. So your body actually, from the G-forces, slides to the right. And, you know, you can see his whole upper body move right there. During the truck race on Friday, that in-car camera that we had of Clint, all we could see, especially once he went a lap down, he got lazy and just started laying his head against the headrest like, I'm done.
Well, I knew, or I thought that wheel was going to fall off, so I was preparing myself.
You were tired.
Boy, Connor Zilic does not have the car that he had prior to the caution.
Never going to happen. Not back here. I mean, and you heard Denny Hamlin talking about that earlier. What's your car like in traffic? And they want a whole new, you'll have to have a whole different setting on your car as far as how loose or tight it is in order to make your car handle in traffic. And Connor's been racing at the front of the pack all day, working on his race car and his adjustments.